Hello traders, my name is Kofi, your admin. Today I'm doing a video a lot of you have been asking me about. A few of you have been asking when will I do the tutorials on the mobile version of the MT4, and I think this video covers that question. But I also know that a lot of you here already have an idea of how to navigate through the mobile version of the MT4. But in case you still stay around or you stick around, I'm sure you may get some new tips from this video. Now, first thing first, if you want to use the mobile phone version of the MT4 or the MT5, you may have to go to your Play Store. That is, if you are using the Android version of the mobile phone, you may have to go to your Play Store. If you are also using the iOS, which is the Apple devices, you may also have to go to your Apple Store, or any other phone or type of phone that you are using, be it Windows Phone and other stuff. You just have to go to the Play Store of your device, and then you can download either the MT4 or the MT5. Now, when you download it, you may have to first of all sign up or log in with a demo account or a live account. So once you open the interface, depending on your phone, your interface might look different in terms of colors or branding, but it's still the same MT4. This one I'm showing to you right now is actually customized to some extent, and I'm going to show you some of the customization I did, and then there are a few things I'll be adding for you to know your way through. So first thing first, how do you create a demo account once you download your MT4? The first thing you need to ask yourself is, which broker do you want to create the demo account with? That's the first thing you need to ask yourself. Some brokers will allow you to create a demo account using MT5. Some support MT4. So the next question to ask yourself is, the broker you want to create your demo account with, do they support the MT4 or they support the MT5? Or there are even other brokers that support both. So once you get to know the details like that, then you know what to do. So for instance, if your broker supports MT4, then once you download your MT4, you will go to the top left corner. Okay, the top left corner here, you see some 3 dotted lines over there. That is the menu over there. So you go to that menu, and then you will click on that menu. So we go to that menu and click on it. Then it opens like this. When it opens like this, you are supposed to look for what we call the manage accounts, which is here. You see manage accounts here. So you come to the manage account here. So you click on manage accounts. Okay, once you click on the manage accounts, let's go there, let's go click on that and see. So you click on manage accounts, then it opens like this. Then I have already created a lot of demo accounts. So the next thing to do is to go to the top here. You come to the top here, you see some plus sign at the top right hand corner. You see the plus sign over there. So that is what you are looking for. Over here, you see the plus sign there. Yes, so you click on this plus sign here. Okay, when you click on that plus sign, let's all do that and see what comes. Okay, so we click on that plus sign. When you click on it, they will ask you to open a demo account or log into an existing account. So open a demo account or log into an existing account, and there's extra information they are giving to you here that in case you want to use a live account, they are telling you here that to open a real account, please contact your broker. So what they are saying here is that you cannot create a live account over here using the MT4. You can't do that on the MT4. You can only create a demo account on the MT4. But in case you want to create a live account, you need to contact your broker. Okay, good. So for now, our interest is not to create a demo, to create a live account. We want to create a demo account. That's what our interest is. So you go to open demo account. you click over there. So when you click on open demo account, let's go there and click open demo account. When you click on the open demo account, they will ask you to find a broker. Okay, you can see find a broker, which is here. Okay, at the top here you see find a broker. So you will search the name of the broker you want to create the demo account with. You will search for that broker over there. So assuming the name of your broker is maybe let's say Xness. If it is Xness, you will type in Xness, and then once you type in Xness, it should come. Then you search. So Xness, you search. Okay, it's like Xness is not even showing, but let's see. Sometimes the writing may make it difficult for you to see. Xness. Okay. Ness. I think this is the name. But if it's not showing, maybe let's assume, let's type a new name. Maybe your broker name is FX Primus Global. Primus Global. Or let's type in FX Primus and see. They do have some names. FX Primus. Primus. Okay. Not this one. I think it's supposed to be Primus Global. Primus Global, yes. Primus Global. You can see them there. So Primus Global, they have Live 5 and the Primus Global Practice. So yours is to choose the Primus Global Practice because you want to create a demo account. But Xness should have come. Why is it not coming? Xness, or they have a different broker, server name. Sometimes if the broker has a different server name, it will be difficult to get it if you don't type it right, because Xness, it should have come. Okay, which other broker? Let's say Easy Market. Let me see if I can get Easy Market. Easy Market. You see, they may also have a different name, server name, so it's kind of complicated. Let's see Blueberry Market. Let's see. Yes, Blueberry is there. You see, Blueberry Market demo. So if the broker is having a server name which is a bit different from the name of the broker, then it means you may have to get a server name right. If not, you will search and may not find it. But in this case, I normally use the KOT. So KOT, as you can see, is here. Normally I love to create my demo account with them. I don't know why. So KOT. So let's use the KOT that I have been using. Okay, and then you click on the server. So you see I have already some information because I usually use them to create. So once you click on the server name, which is the KOT demo, for instance, that is when you find the server name of the broker you want to use in creating your demo account. Then what you do is you come to the personal information column. We have name over here. We also have phone number here, and then we have email. These three things are very important. So if you look at here, you will see the name that I have used, Test Strategies Forex. You can put any name at all over there because it is just a demo account. So you can change it and put any name there. Just that the name shouldn't be in numbers. You can just put any name there, but not in numbers. And then the phone number, you can see my phone number, I put it there. And then the email too, you can see the email number that I used, leadingforexgh@gmail.com. So you put your email there. Once you are done, the next thing is account information. So you choose the account type. Sometimes some brokers there will be options, but this one there's no option. It's only KOT. So you may have to leave it like that. And then the leverage column, this one has options. So let me go to the leverage column for you to see the options that are available. So if I come to the leverage column, if I click on it, you see the options. They have 1:50, 1:100, 1:200, 1:300, 1:400, 1:500. So I have taken the highest one, which is the 1:500. If your broker has more or higher leverage, you can choose that. Okay. And then deposit amount, that is the next one. How much do you want to use? So they have from $3,000 up to $500,000. So I want to choose the least, which is the $3,000. So once I choose that, then I come to the downside here that says create. You can see create over here. All right. So you go there to the down here and then you create. So you click on create and then it will connect and then create. So connecting to KOT demo, it's creating, still loading. Let's wait and see. Okay, it's taking time, but we should be done very soon. Good, it's finished creating. So you can see the details of the account created. You see the account name is there. Test Forex strategies. The deposit amount is 3,000. The account type is KOT with leverage 1:500. Your login ID is this. Your password is this. Your investor password is also this. So with this information, all that you need, supposing you will want to use this detail to log into your PC, it will be very important that you take a screenshot of this. So you take a screenshot of these details. Once you finish taking a screenshot of this, so that you can keep it somewhere in case later you want to use a different phone to log in. So you may have to do that. Then once you take a screenshot, then you can click on done. So in my case, let me take a screenshot. I have taken a screenshot now. So once the screenshot is taken, it means I can get it anytime that I want. So in order to log in using the same demo account on your PC, the things you will need if you want to log in with this same account, you will only need your login ID and then your password, not the investor password. Okay, you may only give the investor password if you want the person to, maybe you want to give your login, your MetaTrader 4 login to someone, or your account to someone, to check and see the results you order, how your trade is doing, or how your trading is going, so that the person will not have access to trading on that account. Then you can give the login ID and the investor password. Let me explain this further. The login ID and the investor password is if I want to give my account to you, my MT4 account details to you to check my results, to check how I have been trading. But you cannot place a trade when you log in. Okay, do you get the understanding? Once I give you the login details and you log into your MT4, you cannot place a trade on that account, but you can only check the results that I have made on that account, but you cannot trade on that account. So in that case, you can give the person the login and then the investor password. But if I want to give my account to someone to trade for me, then I will have to give the person the login ID and then the password, not the investor password. With the investor password, the person cannot trade on the account. He can only view the details of the account. But the login ID and the password itself will give the person the opportunity to trade on that account or to enter a trade on the account. Please, do you get the difference? And also, some investors who are account managers, sometimes they will ask you to give them your investor password. Please, I often advise that you don't give out your investor password to people you do not trust, because once the person has your investor password, those who are IT inclined can actually manipulate and maybe have access to your real account dashboard if it is a live account. So I often recommend that it's not easy to give out. Don't easily give out your investor password. Please, do you understand? So that is that about that information. So in case you need this account detail, I've taken a screenshot already. So anytime I need it, I'll go to my phone, I check the screenshot, I'll be able to get the information. Are we good? So now our demo account is successfully created. So once it's that, I'll click on done below here. Once I click on done, the chart should load. It's loading. Let's take some time for it to load. Now that it's loading, let me go further to state that there are two main menus that I want to expose you to. Okay, Let me bring this thing up. Okay, now it has finished loading. There are two main menus I want to expose you to, and these menus are the down one here, these down menus here, and then the up menu here. Okay, the up menu over here. So the down menu is about 6 of them. The up menu is only 2, the plus and then the pen or pencil kind of symbol. Now let's talk about these two menus quickly. I know this video will be a bit long because I just want to finish with the interface for once and for all. So the down menu first. Now with the down menu, in case you want to talk about the first one, which is the first one here, which is the one with the arrow, that one is for you to see the codes, the currency codes. Okay, the currency codes. So when you come there, currently it is on that menu, which is the currency codes. So it is here that you'll be able to see all the currencies that you are going to be trading. For now, you see that the currencies are only few over here. So if you want to add more currencies to the quote over here, what will you do? You will come to the top menu here, the top menu with the plus sign here, over here. You click on it. Okay, so you click on that top menu with the plus sign, you click on it, and then you see it's giving you the folders, every broker and the way they have done their groupings of the currencies or the commodities or whatever tools or whatever currencies they have for you to trade. So this broker, for instance, this is how they have grouped their currencies or their pairs. So if you go to Forex crosses, which is the first folder, they have Forex crosses, they have cryptos, Forex exotic, which is also minus, they have metals, which is for gold and other metals, energy, crude oil and the rest. Indices is here, mini indices, US shares, the EU shares, Forex Pro Major and the rest. All these are their folders, but here we are looking for only Forex crosses. So when you click on the Forex crosses, these currencies are currently not on the quotes. So if you want to bring them on the quotes, yours is to just tap on them or click on them. They will disappear. So you see that it has disappeared. All of them will disappear. Once they disappear, it means they are going to the quote session. So once you click on it, they will disappear. You see that they are disappearing. Yes, so all of them has disappeared. So if I go to the Forex crosses folder, that folder is now empty. There's nothing in that folder anymore. So what it means is that all those currencies have gone to the quotes. So if I want to go back to the quotes, all I need to come is to come to this area. There is some arrow over there with the symbol. Okay, when I go there, I will be able to quickly go back. Okay, so when you go there or you click on this box over here, you click on it there, it should take you backwards. Is that okay? So let's go and click on it. We clicked, you see that's taking us backwards to the quotes. Now all the quotes are over here. You see all the code that we brought are now here. Now assuming that there is a quote over here that you don't need, okay, if there's a quote here that you don't need, what can you do? You will go to the top right corner there again. This time round, you look at the pencil symbol here. You click on that pencil symbol. Okay, you click on the pencil symbol. Now it is asking you, these are all the currencies that are in the quote. So which one is it that you don't want? Now, if there's one that you don't want, what you need to do is to come to the dustbin that you see up here. You click on the dustbin, not the plus sign, but the dustbin. So when you click on the dustbin, now, it will ask you to check or tick the currency that you don't need. Okay, so you tick them. You see the kind of boxes at the end here. So you see those boxes, these boxes that you see here, these boxes here. You tick them. The currencies that you don't need, you tick their boxes. Okay, so let's assume it is Euro GBP that we don't need. Okay, maybe we don't need Euro GBP over there, so you take Euro GBP box just as I have ticked. So if you tick it, then you click on the dustbin to delete it. So once you click on the dustbin here, now Euro GBP is gone from the quotes session. So if you want to go back, just as I did the previously or the previous time, you come back to this area, you click on it, it will take you back. Okay, so you click over there and then it has taken us back. Now there is no Euro GBP here in this chart. There's no Euro GBP here. We have taken it off the quote session. If you want to add it, you have to go back to the plus sign again. Then you go to the Forex crosses. Now if I click on the Forex crosses folder, you see only Euro GBP in that folder, you see. So once you delete it from the quote, it comes back into the folder here. So that anytime you need it again, if you come to click on it, it will go back to the quote. If you don't need it and you take it off the quote, it comes back into the folder here. Do you understand? So if I click on it here again, it is gone back into the quote. So if we go back, it should be the last one. Any new currency that you will add to the quote, you will always see it at the down. It will always be at the down. Okay, so that is how come this one is at the down here. Any new quote that you add or currency that you add, you will always see it at the down. Okay, good. Now we are done with this first menu here. I'm sure we have all seen how to navigate that one. Now let's assume we are done with that one. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is this one. This is the next one over here. So the next one over here is the chart. Okay, that is the chart. So if I click on it, it takes us to the chart. Now this chart wasn't like this. I actually customized to make it look like this. So let me take you to where you can do the customization. Okay, so first of all, you will come back to the three dotted area here, which is the menu here. You click on the menu at the left hand corner where the arrow is pointing. You click at that place again. When you click over there, it should give you this option, and then you will see a lot of menus popping up. You will see the quotes, which is the first menu. The chart is currently where we are now. You see the trade, which is the next menu. You see history, mailbox, news, economic calendar. You see messages. You see trader communities or traders community. You see settings. You see journal, and you see about. All of these, we wouldn't talk about them except the settings. So we only need the settings, which is this one, because we want to customize our chart. So we will come to the settings. Okay, once you click on the settings like this, it will give you all the details you need. Now when it comes to the quote, it is on the advanced mode. So you will see that the quote has been ticked. There is a box here that has been ticked. Now I have unticked this play other sounds. You see that some of the MT4s, when you enter into the market, you hear some sound pop. Some pop sound will show anytime you close or you enter a new trade. Now if you don't want that sound, you just come here and untick this box. So that is how come I have unticked the box. Now the chart is currently on candlesticks. So let's assume you don't need a chart on candlesticks. Then in that case, you can click on the candlesticks part. These are the three charts. We have the bar chart, the candlestick, and then the linear chart. Let's assume you want to use the linear chart, which is the line chart. So we change it here. When we click to change it, if you come back to the chart menu down here, you see that it has changed to a line chart. It is no more candlesticks. If you don't need line chart but you need candlesticks, you come back to the menu, you go to settings, then you can change the line chart here to candlesticks. And if you go back to the menu, you see that it has changed back to candlesticks. The same thing, if you need a bar chart, you can easily change. Okay, sorry, we are not coming here, we are coming to settings. Okay, now that is about the chart. Now display open, high, low, close prices and whatsoever, so it should always be ticked. Okay, the data window, I have unticked it. If you tick it, maybe when you go to the chart, you see what will display. For the sake of time, let me rush to finish. show volumes. Some of the MT4s, when you download them immediately, you see volume. So let me click on it. Let me tick that box, and then we come there. You see there's volume bars below. You see the volume bars below? Yes. So that is the green volume bars you are seeing. That is the volume bars here, these ones. So in case you don't need them, it's as simple as that, to just go and then remove it. So when you come to this, you come to settings, then the volume bar, show volume, you untick it. When I untick it, you see that it's gone. So you can untick it, and then it's no more going to show. Then have show trade levels. It should also be ticked. The independent chart should also be ticked. Show period separator, yes, it should be ticked. Asking price line, it should be ticked. Now this is where things are very important. The color aspect. When it comes to the colors, you can set the candles to whatever colors you want. Okay, so this is where you can change the colors and then customize the candles to look like whatever color you want to use. If you want the bear candles to be red and then the bullish candles to be yellow, you can do it. So you will see two things, and I must state carefully here. Let's pay attention. If you are looking for the bullish candles, you have to consider the bar up here color and then the bull candle color. These two is for the bull candles. The bar up color and then the bull candle. These two candles, or these colors, are for the bull candles. Is that okay? So whatever color you change these two to be, that is what the bullish candles will look like. And then when it comes to the bearish candles, then you are looking at the bar down color and then the bear candle color. So in my case, you see that the bar down candle is the bar down color is red. The bear candle is also red. So it means when you go to the candle sessions, these bear candles must be red. Okay, let me click on done. If I come to the candles, you see that the bearish candles are red and then the bullish candles are green. So that is my customization. If you want to customize it the way you want, you can easily do that. Okay, there is also one thing that I must show you before I forget. The same thing, when you come back to the colors, there is grid. You will see grid. Okay, this grid that you see is actually currently on none. Okay, it's on none. It's on white. I have changed the color to white. But if I remove that color and I bring back to its original color, you will see that there will be some lines on the chart. So let me bring it back to, I think it used to be black or so. So I've changed it to black. So let's go back, and then you see the lines. You see how the chart has become nasty with a lot of boxes. So you see some boxes on the chart. That is the grid. So if you don't need this grid on the chart, you come to settings. You go to the menu, you come to settings, and then you go to colors. When you come to the colors, then the grid portion, you pick none. You choose a white color for it. Then you close it. You see that it's gone. The grid boxes are no more on the chart. So if you want the chart to look a bit clean, but the lines you are seeing, those ash lines, are daily openings and then daily closes. So it means one that was on, let's say, Friday. This was where the market closed. Oh, sorry, I don't need this. So it means on Friday, this was on the line on which the market closed, and then the market opened on this line. You see? So on Thursday, the market opened here and then closed here. And then whilst the market closed, a new market opened on this same line, and then on Friday, it closed over here. So those lines are periods when the market opened and then also closed. Are we good? So those lines, you always find them on the chart. For those ones, you can't do anything about them. They are very important. And for me, you don't need to take them or remove them. They should be on the chart. Are we good? What else? Let's go back to the settings and see if there's anything more to show you. But there are a lot. Some of the MT4s, when you are entering into the market, it will vibrate. You will see that when you enter into the market, you see if you place a buy or sell, you see your phone will vibrate. So if you don't need that vibration, I have placed it on never. So if you put it on always, then it will vibrate. So there are a lot of things, news and all other things. The things are there, a lot of them. You can at your leisure time navigate through to see. But the most important ones are the ones I have just talked about. Let's go to the next menu. Okay, for the sake of time, let's go to the next menu, which is this one. This one here at the down here. We're on the third one from the left. So let's see what that one also stands for. So when you click on it, that one is going to show you your account balance area, and also when you place trades. When you place trades or you enter into the market, you will see those trades running over here in these areas. You see the trades running, and whether you are in profit or in loss, you'll be seeing it here. And then you'll be seeing the balance, the equity, and the free margin and the rest. This is where you'll be seeing all that. Okay, that is when the trade is still running. When you have a running trade, you will see the running trade here. But when you close that trade, okay, when that trade is closed, the trade that is running, if it's no more running and you close it, let's assume you closed in a loss or you close in profit, you come to the next menu here, which is the next one here. Okay, the next one here at the down here, which is the fourth one. When you click on that one, you will see. So here you can see the deposit is what you are only seeing. But supposing you entered some trades, this is where you will see those trades that you closed, whether in loss or profit. You will also be seeing them here. The trades that you close in profit or loss, you'll be seeing them here. And then you will see the total amount of profit or total amount of loss you have made also here. But since this is a new account which has no trade, that is why this place is empty. And then you can also see that we only have deposit and then balance. Is that okay? Good. Now at the same time, we also have some symbols up here. Okay, assuming you want to check something at the top here, there are some things here which I need to explain when you come to the history part. Okay, this is the history part. So when you come to the history menu, the down here, the top here, let's look at what they stand for. Okay, let's look at those menus. The first one is for the symbols, the currencies. But at this point, there's no trade that you have taken. So that is why when you click on the dollar sign that you are seeing there, it gives you all symbols. You are not seeing anything. But supposing you entered into the market and closed any trade, when you come to all symbols, you will see the symbols or the currencies that you took a trade on. You see them here. Okay, and then we also have, in case you are looking for the opening time of the trades, and then the closing time, and then the profits. These are the details. But this one is on the order. So the order means the trades that you took. But assuming you want to look at the opening time of the currencies, the time that you took the trades, the time that you took each trade. If you are looking for the time you took each trade, you come to opening time. When you select the opening time, it is going to give you the time you took each trade. Whether it was in loss or in profit, it will give you the details, the date and the time. You will see all here. But in this case, if you even look at this one, if you look at the balance here, it's giving you the date and then the time you created this account. You see 2022.11.20. So today's date is 20th of November 2022. The time at which you created this account was 2:53. That's 14:53. That is 2:53. In my time here, that is in the afternoon, PM. So this was the time we created this account. So if you need the details for all the trades you took in terms of the time that you took them, when you come here, you choose the opening time. So it will give you the time at which you entered every trade, whether you lost it or won. If you choose the closing time, it will give you the date and then the time that you closed each trade. That is if you choose the closing time. And then if you choose profit, it's going to give you only the trades that you made profit on. It will not display the trades that you made losses. That is if you choose profit. But if you choose order, which is the second one, if you choose symbols, it's going to give you the currency pairs, only the currency pairs that you took the trades. But if you choose order, it is going to give you the currency pairs, the trades that you took, whether in loss or in profit, the time, the date, everything. So often I advise that it must be on order. When it is on order, it gives you a summary of everything. The date, the time, the currency pair, whether you were in profit or you made loss, you see everything. So you leave it on order. Is that okay? And then we have the third one, which is the calendar. That is where if you want to check the trades that you made on one particular day, let's assume that you want to check the trade for today. So currently, by default, it will always be on today, which is this one. It will always be on today. So today's date is what you are seeing there. Today is 20th of November 2022. So today too, it will always be on that. Assuming you are not looking for today, but you want to look at your results for last week, then you can click on last week. When you click on last week, it is going to give you all your results for last week. If you want your results for last month, you will choose last month. And last month, it is giving you the date between which one is the last month. So last month is giving you 1st of October 2022 to 20th of November 2022. That is the last month period. If you are choosing last week period, that is 13th November 2022 to 20th November 2022. That is for last week. So if you need last month, last week, or the last 3 months, you click on it, it will give you the results for the last 3 months. Assuming you are looking for one particular date, okay? If you are looking for one particular date, that is where you come to the custom period. So when you click on the custom period, then you can choose that particular date you are looking for its results, okay? So let's go there, and then you see something. So I'll choose custom period. So if I click on custom period, it will pop up like this, asking me to choose the dates, okay? So you have two options. You have the from is the top one, and then to is the down one. So you always see to here and then from here. So custom period from and then to. Do you see that? So whenever you are choosing, you choose two different dates. So let's assume that I want the results for maybe 15th November. Only 15th November. If I'm looking for just one day, then it's going to be from 15th November. Then it means I am going to choose from 15th November. And this area here, let me show you this. This column here is for the days. This column is for the months. Then this column is for the year. The same thing to the downside. This is for the day, this is for the month, and this is for the year. Is that okay? So we are looking for trades for which date? 15th November. So we'll flip this. When you scroll, it will be moving. You scroll to 15th November. So this is 15th. So you are only making sure that the day will come to settle here. Okay? It will come to settle here. The same thing here. The date must come and settle here. Is that okay? Good. So we are looking for 15th November 2022. And if you look at it, this is 15th November 2022. And we are looking for only that day. So from 15th November 2022 to the two must be on the same day. So to 15th November again, 2022. So the two must be on the same day. So then it means that you are only looking for that same day. So the same day from to the same day. Okay? Unless you are looking for only maybe 2 days or 3 days results. That one, the 2 will be the beginning of the day you are looking for. 2, maybe the second or the third day you are looking for. Are you getting the difference? But if you are looking for just one day, then you have to make sure that the 2 and then the from is on the same day. So once you get the 2 on the same day, then you click on done. Once you click on done, it's going to give you and load and give you the results for that very day, that single day. Are we good? And then also we have the last menu here, which is the news event. So once the market opens and there are news events, you might be seeing them here at this news event section, which is the column at the down here, which I'm showing you right now, this one here. So if there's any news events, sometimes you get a feed over here. And then the last one, which is this one, let's look at it quickly for the sake of time. Let's look at that one. If you click on that one, that is in case you want to sign up for, but I often don't need this. This is often not needed, not at all. So for this menu, I usually do not even go there at all. All right, but there are people who sign up in case a lot. I don't want to even go there because it's not of importance that much, not of importance at all. Since I started trading in 2017 up to date, I have never touched that menu. I've never touched it. All right. So let's go back to this side. Let's go back to the chart. And then when you come to the chart, there are some menus on the top, which I think we need to talk about. Okay. Currently, it looks like my network is not coming. I don't know why. But the menu here, the one here, at the right hand corner at the top, is where in case you want to place a trade. If you want to place a trade, that is the menu you will click. Okay, and then modify and do your settings. That is if you want to enter a trade. Is that okay? That is that. If you want to look at this one, the next menu is for time. Okay, and then this one is for currency pairs. If you want to change currency pairs, sometimes you can choose not to go to the first menu from your left at the down, which is the quote. Sometimes you can come here, you use the dollar sign here to change the currency pairs. Okay, so assuming you want to change the currency from the current currency is AUD USD. If you want to change it, you click on the dollar sign here. You see that the currencies are here, so you can choose the next currency you want to trade on. Maybe USD chef. You click on it, it will load. Okay, so you can change the currencies without going to the down menu here. Okay, without coming to the quote menu here, you can quickly on the chart like this, you can click on the dollar sign to change the currencies to whatever currency pair you want. And then the F menu that you see here, the F menu that you see here is for tools. If you are looking for tools, that is the menu you would use. So if you click on it, you see all the currency, the tools that we have on the MT4, the indicators. So you see them, they are all here. If you want to bring on board any tool or indicator, when you click on that menu, which is the F, it will bring you here. If you want to go back, you come to the left top corner there, you click on that menu back, it will take you back. So the F column, like I said, is for the indicators and tools. Are we good? All right. And then there is some plus sign. There is some plus sign. If you look, that is the first one. There's some plus sign here. That plus sign is to measure. If in case you want to measure something, you click on it, you see it will give you some lines, vertical and horizontal line. So let's assume you want to know the price of this candle here, this long bearish candle. You want to look at where it closed. So you come and put where the two lines cross, the horizontal and the vertical, where they cross, you put it here. And then it will give you to your right. If you put it there like that, look at it. To your right here, it is giving you the quote, the price at which that candle closed, which is 0.9983. And then at the down here, it is giving you the date. If you look at the down here, it is giving you the date and then the time at which that candle closed. So that is on the 21st of this is October, 10 is October, right? 2022 at exactly 6 o'clock p.m. That is 1800. That's my time. So it will give you the time in your time or your local time. So the lines are there to give you these two important things. So whenever you want to do any measurement, you can use this line to do that. Okay, you can use it to do that measurement. Maybe you want to look at the price at which the market began from here to the top here. So you bring it down, you'll be able to get the price. So the down here, it started at a price of 0.99844 to the top here at a price of 1.00293. So you see that. So you can use that plus sign to do all these checks and stuff. There is one more thing before I end this video. When you tap in the middle of the chart like this, when you tap on it, there will be a pop-up menu. You see it? This pop-up menu is very important. It gives you the time frames. So from 1 minute to 5 minutes to 15 minutes to 30 minutes to 1 hour to 4 hour to daily to weekly and then to monthly. So whatever time frame you want to change to, currently, as you can see, it is on 1 hour. So if you want to change the time frame to whatever time frame, you just have to tap on the chart. You tap on it, it will give you this pop-up. So currently it is on 1 hour. So if you want to change it from 1 hour, all you need to do is to just tap on which other time frame you want. Maybe if it is 15 minutes, you click on 15 minutes. Now it is loading. I'm sure I have network problems, so it's loading. It's not kind of loading the chart for me, but that is how you can change the time frame. You click on the chart like this, a pop-up will come, then you choose the time frames. Apart from that, there are also other important things on this same menu. You can see we have the same F sign here, we have the plus sign here, and then we have these other menus. So let me leave the F1 and the plus one because I have talked about those two, and then talk about the last one here, which is this very one here. Okay, if you are looking for some tools to use, there are some extra tools over there that you can use. So let me talk about that one. Okay, so now if I go on that chart or on that menu, I click on that, you see, if this is where you have other tools like the vertical line, the horizontal line, the trend line. If you want to do the trend lines and other things, that is where you get it. So you see all the tools. You want to do Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci time zone, and the rest. So that is where you will use if you want a rectangle on your chart. So you click on rectangle, for instance, you click on rectangle here, and then you can draw your rectangle. You see that? You can draw it on the chart. So that is where to get those other tools. Is that okay? If you want to delete it, you click on it, you tap on it, then you can click on delete. When you tap on it, you see the delete symbol here at the top here. Then once you click on it, it will delete. Or if you want to modify it, yours is to just click on it. You come to the pencil sign in case you want to modify this rectangle. Maybe it's too big or it's too small, you want to change the size. You just come to the pencil and then it will highlight for you to re-drag to the size that you want. But in case you want to delete it, you just come to the symbol here, which is the dustbin, and then you click to delete it. So if you don't need it, that is how to delete it. So in this case, I click on this and it's deleted. It's no more there. So once you tap on the chart like this, you come to this thing, you have access to all. If you want a trend line, let's say you want to use a trend line, you click on the trend line, then you can draw your trend line. See, this is your trend line. Okay, if you want to make it permanent, you see that there are some 3 dotted lines. I don't know if you can see it. It's very important. Let me say that to end. You see that there's a dot over here, a dot in the middle, and then a dot at the end here. Those dots says is to tell you that you can modify this line. That is, when you see those 3 dots, it's telling you that you can modify the line. But when those dot lines are not there, it means you can't modify. Are you getting it? So how do you get those dotted lines there, and how do you get them off? In case you don't need this 3 dotted line, assuming the trend line you drew is okay for you, you just click on the line. And now once you click on the line, the 3 dots you see on the line will disappear. It means you can't move this line again. The line is permanent now on the chart. But if you want to move it, you click on the line again, you tap on the line again. You tap on the line again, and you see that the 3 dotted lines will appear. When they appear, it means you can drag it. You can pick the line and drag it to resize it the way you want. You see that? But once those dotted lines are no more on the chart, it means it becomes permanent. You can't drag the line anymore. So if you want to edit or modify the line, you tap on it again, and then you see the 3 dotted line. Not only the line, all the other tools, the same thing you can do. Okay, so now if you don't need it, if you don't need this line again, you just have to tap on it and hold, and then you will see the menu will pop up for you to delete. And the menu has popped up. After you tap and hold, you will see to modify and then to delete. then you can choose whichever one you want. Suppose I don't need it again, I'll click on the delete and it is gone. Do you understand? So this is how you can navigate through the MT4 on your mobile phone. I don't know which other feature is left that I haven't talked about. I think the only feature left to be talked about is the trades. This one, this other feature, but it's unfortunate that I don't know why this other one here, I don't know why it's like my internet is not responding, so I'm not able to use that feature, which is the last one here, to place a trade. If you want to place a trade, and I know most of you already know how to place a trade, so that one wouldn't be anything difficult. But I think that is the only menu left that I haven't talked about, but the rest I think I have done justice to them. Okay, let me see if there's anything left. This one I think, okay, so if you need the time frames too, it's also here. The time frame is also here. So if you need a time frame, in case you don't want to use this one to get a time frame, to tap on the chart to get the time frames, you can also use the clock that you see over here for the time frames. So you click on the clock here, you can change the time frames to whatever time frame that you want. Are we good? So I think that is that. The only thing I didn't talk about is how to enter a buy or sell using the last menu over here. But I'm sure this menu is the only thing left. But I'm sure you, once you click on it, you will be able to navigate through and set up your trade. So that is the only thing left on the MT4 that I haven't talked about. But the rest, I'm sure it is easy for you to navigate your way through. If you want to place a trade, that is where you will go. Okay, that paper symbol which the arrow is pointing to. If you want to enter into the market to buy or sell, you click on it. There will be a pop-up for you to enter your stop loss, your take profit, your stop loss, and then enter the lot size, and then you can then press a buy or sell. It will all show when you click on that paper kind of symbol. All right, so that is that. If you like this video, please like it for me, and also make sure you kind of subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm giving you here. So this is what it is. If you want to know the features of the mobile version of the MT4, this is what it is. I'm sure you have enjoyed this video. If there is anything left for me to talk about, please let me know at the comment section. Then in my next video, I'll talk about it. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching up to this level. God bless all of us. I'll see you in our next video.